Let's go, Warriors. Good news that I want to report to you because we talk about a lot of topics concerning kids and safety and online and real time that most of you don't want to hear about, but you have to hear about because most media is not covering any of this. So, welcome. Please make sure you subscribe to our Lynn's Warriors channel. It is free, and I urge you because it helps us with the algorithms, with getting into that super highway on YouTube so more people can see this information because after all, our hashtag is community creates change and that's what we want to do. So while we fight, in state capitals and in Washington, D.C., we're coming to you from New York City. I want to share with you there is a network of parents and educators, this is great news, across the United States that are opting out of the government issued, now this is in public schools, government issued Chromebooks and iPads. Even I was under the delusion up until sometime last year, most schools are digital. Remember, our world is, think about it, digital. Everything we do is digital. We are pro-tech. This is the world we live in, but we want ethical tech. And we at the Warriors work with a lot of ethical tech people who want guardrails for kids and for all people, right? So most assignments were, put online. You had to do them online. That transition really happened that COVID period where everybody was forced to be at school, most at home, and they were on the Chromebooks. By the way, that was a great awakening because the over 1 million Chromebooks issued during that COVID period, parents saw for the first time with their own eyes what was going on. For instance, none of these Chromebooks across the country had any of the guardrails enacted, the safety features, and therefore the predators, remember, they go wherever the kids are, and they broke in with pornography and all kinds of things. So that was kind of the only good thing I can think of during that COVID period. Parents were waking up, guardians were waking up. So let's get back to what's happening now. So I thought, because I heard from a lot of parents, they tried to opt out of doing assignments online. They tried to opt out of group chats, even for sports or cheer or clubs. They were not allowed. But you know what? There is such a tremendous pushback. We have so much information now in 2026 about the harms done to children that kids are actually happy. So now we have this snowballing network of parents across the United States. They are putting, pen to paper, pencil to paper, and the kids it is proving happier. So what they're doing is creating their own toolkits. They're sharing that with other parents. They're motivating other parents to do this. They are addressing all of this because we now know about all these harms. I mean, as I sit here and tell you this, big tech is on trial, LA Superior Court, for the next probably month. Meta, Facebook and Instagram, Mark Zuckerberg is the CEO, and he's supposed to be testifying this week about the harms done to kids. That they knew the harms, right, these platforms created. If you know, that is product liability. So let's treat these platforms as a product because their goal is making money, keeping eyeballs on their sites, ad revenue, right? So let's get back to, I am so proud of all of these parents pushing back. I will put a link in this with a toolkit, but very grassroots. Parents started talking to each other. Parents started working out their own toolkits. Parents started sharing information, and the kids are happier because the kids are reporting back, oh, thank goodness, I don't have to see those creepy AI chatbots. Kids are actually, this is part of the studies coming back, the reports. Oh, thank goodness, I don't have to keep, swiping or getting alerts all day. The average child with an iPhone, right, gets about 200 alerts a day. You know how distracting that is and disturbing that is? So I will be posting information in the body of this video, like I said, but please, this is something for you to think about. It doesn't take a lot of anything except, a little elbow grease. And because this is what I used to hear, you're not allowed to opt out. You absolutely are allowed. Most parents at the beginning of a school year, because I talk to a lot of them, they will get something at home, well, online now, actually, and they'll just check off all the boxes. My child's allowed to use this platform, this platform, this platform in the name of education. And I say to all of them, do you know what that platform is? No, but the school knows. They wouldn't use it. Wrong attitude. Wake up, America. Wake up, Warriors. Don't check those boxes. We want our kids as happy as we can get them, as healthy as we can get them, and we're talking about mental health. Just today, I posted a story that a child got stuck up on a bridge here in New York doing one of these TikTok challenges. all so they can film it and get clicks and likes, and they think people like them. Their peers like them. And emergency services had to be called and to rescue this child. So all of this, right? We always had pranks and things like that, but it's being fueled by the internet. It's increasing because of the internet. So understand that your takeaway from this is you can opt out no matter what your school tells you. And also teachers are getting on board. They like this because studies also show children who are not on computers, it's kind of this mirage because you think computers, you have the world at your fingertips. You can look up, you can know anything, right? But studies are showing us that kids who actually have to write something have better memory, retention, analyzing than kids who use computers because it's in one ear out the other. You're bored, you swipe, right? I call it the swipe generation. But you actually have to write. I personally write every day a list. It makes me, I've done it since I'm a kid, remember what I'm, in my brain what I'm doing. And obviously cross it off because I like lists. But just the idea of writing makes me retain the information. So I want all of you to join in. I want you to think about this. You can always write to us, lynn@lynswarriors.org. Go to our website, lynswarriors.org. I made it very simple. Everything's Lynn's Warriors because I want you to come along with me. I want us, it's we the people, to be in charge of our own kids, our own families, us, our community. So go to lynswarriors.org for news. Stay dedicated, stay committed. When you wake up each and every day, things are looking up. Pendulum is slightly swinging in our direction. Remember, this is a good report coming out. Pen to paper. Call it pen to paper. Let's talk about it more. If you have any stories for me, please send them to me, lynn@lynswarriors.org. Remember what I say to you at the end of every video. When you wake up each and every day, go out and be a warrior.